Hi, I'm science fiction writer Glenn Lazar Roberts. As a former fiction house editor and having recently published my 11th science fiction novel, I thought I would share more of what I've learned. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe because I have lots more of these videos on the way. And be sure to visit my Substack at glennlrsubstack.com. That's GLENNLR. Because each week I post a new Substack article, not only on how to write, but on other topics as well. You can find them at the end of this video. What is science fiction? Sci-fi is not gee-whiz gadgetry. That's technology. Science fiction is based on science. It has science in its name. So you can't write science fiction if you don't know what science is. Science is facts concerning the natural world that have been established by generally accepted research methods, which depend on reproducible results and that have been shown to have predictive validity. Science fiction is speculation based on known scientific facts that go a step past what is known to something unknown, something just beyond the edge of knowledge to what may become knowledge eventually. Scientific facts are not only about planets and physics, but also about humanity, about human society. There is a reason why political science is called a science, because politics is a science of humanity, the principles of which have stood the test of time and shown to have predictive validity. The prime example being competition for political power. DNA and biology are hard sciences, but the sciences of humanity, like political science or even sociology, are also fit subjects for sci-fi storytelling. For the writer, this can be summed up as what if. This is a hypothetical event that cannot be found in ordinary daily life. Like what if a flipped coin suddenly lands on its side, beating a 1 in a trillion odds from an old Twilight Zone episode? Or what if there were a species of intelligent elephants from Larry Niven and Jerry Purnell's book, Footfall? Or what if a meteor turns out to be not a meteor at all? From 100 sci-fi book stories and movies like that. The what if can extend to society, like what if human reproduction became a crime? Or what if suddenly nobody could smile? Or what if a kid steals a strange book and when reading it falls into a parallel dimension? Good sci-fi stories should present this puzzle in the first paragraph, or as soon as possible after the main character is drawn. Mainstream fiction is about deep characterization. Science fiction is about the puzzle that follows from a what if regarding science in the natural world. If there is no what if, then it may be fiction, but it is not science fiction. Think before you write. Beginners often have the impression that writers just sit down and write, and the words flow from their pen like water. Not so. Good writers spend almost as much time thinking as writing. When I'm starting a novel, I may sit and think for as long as 15 minutes, maybe without writing a single word. Then I am done with the day's writing session, and I get up and go about my business. But I made progress in my mind with the plot and my characters, and the next day when I sit to write, or stand if you prefer, I'm ready to put words on paper or pixels on my laptop. As the book progresses, I generally find I need to devote less time to thinking, and I spend more time actually writing. That's all for today. I will post more topics on how to write next time. These suggestions are not only relevant to writing science fiction, but to writing fiction in general. I hope to see you soon.